Hello and welcome back, YouTube. Hello, how are we doing? It's Friday and that means live football quiz time. I am excited. Okay, so YouTube, we are live. Let's get Instagram ready to go because I know a few people are getting their Zoom chats away. So we are live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. I hope everyone's well and doing okay. It's Friday and that means it's live football quiz time. So let me know. Where are you playing tonight? Are you in Spain? Are you in England? Where are you? Let me know. Let's make it interactive. We've had Kenya. We've had Ghana. We've had Helsinki in Finland. We've had Belgium. Let me know where are you playing tonight. I am very, very excited. Hello, Oldham. Yes. So that brings me to last week. Last week was an El Clasico. It went down to the last question. There was 5 teams separated by 2 points. And our tiebreaker question, Team Oldham, Team Valencia, Mutley, Louis, and the tiebreak question was Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer, what age did he retire? And the answer was 29. And Team Valencia took the victory. So we have Somerset, Wrexham, Oldham. Ryan, are you going to get it back tonight? Are you going to win the quiz? Here we go. Karen, good to see you. Adam, Christy, hello. Haircut, yeah, also big change from the last one. I cut my hair with a knife and fork, hence why there's a few bits missing. But this is what you call a quarantine haircut. Connor and Elliot, good to see you. Connor, are you going to make it three or 4 in a row? Or Elliot, are you going to bounce back today? There's too much hair on that head. I know it's got it cut. It's big. As you can tell, I'm a little bit excited today. If you're living in Spain, we're going to go out tomorrow. And I am looking forward to the quiz. Shave it, never. Okay, so Instagram, we're live. YouTube, we're live. We will start in about 3 minutes. Before we start, grab yourself a drink, get yourself settled in. I can see a few people on Instagram are a little bit behind with their Zoom chats. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes to get ready. And then I'll explain the rounds. There'll be 4 rounds tonight, and it'll be an hour. You just need a pen and paper, and that's all you need. Great to see some new faces tonight. I know we've got teams in Wrexham. We have teams in Oldham, obviously. We have Valencia. We have different teams tonight. We have a couple in London. So welcome. If you're new to our quizzes, they last for an hour-ish. Oh, nice, Daniel. Good to see you again. And I want to say a massive thank you to the people that have been here all 5 weeks. The people that have been here all 5 weeks, you're amazing, and I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We've got specialist football quizzes now. We've got the Premier League, we've got the World Cup. Check those out and get yourself ready for quizzes. So we're going to start at 5 past in 2 minutes. To get your Zoom chats ready, I would personally say get over to YouTube and let's get ready. Evening, Alex. Hope you're well. Have we got our Brussels representative tonight? Have we got Lloyd? Good to see Victor as well. So we will start in 2 minutes. Alex, so like I said, if you've not subscribed, please do. It'd be great if we can get the subscribes in. And if you want more quizzes, let us know. We're doing specialist rounds and we are excited to do them. Okay, anyway, what else we've got in here? Valencia calling. Very good. Okay, we're starting 1 minute. So go with some drink. Cheers, everyone. And let's get going. In at 5 past, I will explain to you the rounds. Clashes with my freedom. That is true, actually. Yeah, in Spain, it definitely does. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate our weekly quarantine highlight. Thank you. I enjoy doing it. I know a lot of rubbish, pointless football knowledge, silly football rules. One might be tonight. We've obviously got a Premier League iconic moment. Gary, Manchester, good. We're sharing the love tonight. This is brilliant. We've got new people, new teams, so I'm excited to get going. So tonight, let's get down to business, okay? Last week, it was separated on a tie-break question. This week, it is completely football tonight. We are doing a completely football quiz. We've done special rounds, but tonight is football. We have the Premier League. There'll be 15 points available, 10 questions. Our second round will be who wants to be a millionaire? We have asked the audience. We have a 50-50 and we have phone a friend. So tonight, who wants to be a millionaire? So I'm excited for that. Round 3, the FA Cup. Round 4, all-out attack or park the bus, +2, -2. But I will explain those rounds as we go then. So, you're ready, I'm ready, let's get going. As you can see, I'm so excited tonight. I think the good news about lockdown, let's do this. Okay, everyone, good luck. Let's hope we have another nail biter like last week, and let's get going. Question number 1. We're on YouTube, Lisa can see you. Here we go then, are you ready? Let's go. Question number 1. Which current Premier League player is currently on military service? Which current Premier League player is currently on military service? So if you've not played before, you just need a pen and paper, write your answers down, and we give the answers at the end of the round, because the answers are the best part. This round has 10 questions, 15 points. If you're new with us, at the end of the round, we always have a Premier League iconic moment. And today is a really good one. So that is question number 1. A nice, easy one to start with, he says. Okay, question number 2. Manchester City were meant to be playing Bournemouth tomorrow. Which player is hosting Spanish online for the BBC? Manchester City were meant to be playing Bournemouth tomorrow. Which player is hosting Spanish on the BBC for homeschooling? So that is question number 2. Spanish for homeschooling. I could do a few of those lessons. So that's question number 2. Manchester City, Bournemouth. Which player? And question number 1, I see if people were late, was military service. Which current Premier League player is doing military service? Okay. First 2 questions. Here we go then. Question number 3. Which goalkeeper saved 2 first-half penalties against Manchester United in November this season, but was on the losing side? Which goalkeeper saved 2 penalties in the first half against Manchester United, but was on the losing side? That is question number 3. Good. Some good questions there early on. Hope you're doing okay. Like I said, end of the round, I will stop, have a couple of minutes, get your answers down. There's 15 points available. There's a 2-pointer and a 5-pointer at the end, which I will tell you about. Okay, that's question number 3. So question number 4. Which player has scored the most left-footed Premier League goals ever? Which player has scored the most left-footed Premier League goals ever? That's question number 4. So 4 questions down. If you're in teams tonight, let me know who your team, who you're playing with. If you're on your own, let me know. I know we've got Elliot and Connor, and we've got a battle there. Wrexham, are you a team or are you individuals? I know we've got Oldham, we've got a few players there. Alex, I don't see any Lloyd tonight. Who have we got? Who are our teams? I see a Manchester. Gary, are you on your own or have you got a team? We've got Smithy, we've got Woody, we've got Lisa, James, Matthew. Are you on your own? Team, okay, good. Team Wrexham, very good. Let's see if you can do it tonight. Team Dad and Lad in Liverpool, good. Lloyd is here, brilliant. Leeds, Ryan, good to see you. Oh, good. We've got a good. This is what we like. It's everywhere tonight. We're UK, we're Spain, we're flying. 3 of us. Marcus Shepard, lovely. Good luck, Gary. Manchester, awesome city. Okay, so that was question number 4. If we win, it'd be a miracle there. Here we go then. Glasgow. We've got Scotland. We are really covering some ground today. I love it. Okay, question number 5. If you follow our Instagram, you know we love a who I am. Who am I? So we love a who am I. This is a hard one today. I have scored 7 Premier League goals. I am Spanish. My first Premier League goals this season came in a hat-trick. So I'll repeat that again. This is question number 5. Who am I? I have scored 7 Premier League goals this season. I am Spanish. My first goals this season came in a hat-trick. Can you tell me, who am I? Who is that player? It's a bit of a tough one. The who I am, I'm sorry, a little bit tough. ABT John, good to see you. John, are you playing with Ryan tonight? I can see a lot of teams, which I love. The first week, everybody came individuals, and now you've got a few teams getting together. It's what we like to see. It's going to be an amazing contest tonight, I can already tell. Just Joe and I this week, injury problems. Johnny, are you on the Instagram, or are you going to go on YouTube? Ollie has a good feeling about this week. That's what we like to see. This is very good. Everyone's up for it this week. Who's going to win? Last week, we had that amazing tie break. Let's see what we can do. Okay, that's question number 5. Question number 6 is our first multiple choice question. Which player has scored the most penalties in a single Premier League season? So I'll read the questions, see the options. Which player has scored the most penalties in a single Premier League season? The multiple choice are as followed. Andy Johnson, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, or Alan Shearer? Andy Johnson, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, or Alan Shearer? Who has scored the most penalties in a single season? And that is question number 6. Okay, hope you're doing well to start with. There's a few tricky ones in there, actually. Team Gillingham. Still, one day we'll do the Gillingham round, I promise. No, I don't promise it. Definitely don't promise that, no. Okay, I'll give you a few more seconds on that one. So that's a multiple choice. And that was question number 6. Okay, this is question number 7. This is going to cause huge debate in your teams, I can tell. Which current Premier League manager has managed the most Premier League games ever? Which current Premier League manager has managed the most ever Premier League games? So it has to be current and the most ever current Premier League games. And that is question number 7. It's a tough one. Like I said, at the end of the round, I have a couple of minutes to get your answers down. There are lots of points to be played for. And there are a lot of tricky questions in here. So we'll give you some time. I'll repeat some questions back for you. Hopefully you're doing really well. If you're not, it's a Friday, it's a distraction. It's a good break for the week. I'm ready for the weekend, Saturday tomorrow. Very good. Okay, so question number 8. This is an anagram. We love an anagram. So the anagram is only erase. I'm going to type it in for you. Only erase. Okay, so only erase. Which current Premier League player is this? Only erase. So only, then erase. E-R-A-S-E. YouTube, I have typed it. Instagram, I'm not going to type it, sorry, because I can't get there. So only erase. E-R-A-S-E. Which current Premier League player is this? That's a tough one. Someone told me this one and I couldn't get it for ages. That's a really, really hard question. So that is question number 8. Okay. Like I said, I'll give you a couple of minutes. So I'm going to go on to question number 9 because this is a 2-point question. Our first 2-point question. Question number 9. The highest scoring Premier League game finished 7-4. Which 2 teams were involved in that game? 1 point per answer. The highest scoring Premiership League game finished 7-4. Which 2 teams played? A point each correct answer. That's question number 9. So the highest is 7-4. Who are the 2 teams involved? Bodo, easy, a geography teacher. If you got out straight away, well done. It took me ages. I don't think I would have got it. Anagram's not my strong game. Well done. If you've got that, good job. That's hard work. It took me ages. So that's question number 9. That's 2 points. Okay, give it a time. And now, if you've been with us since week 1, you know question number 10 is our Premier League iconic moments. We've had Sergio Aguero, Eric Cantona's Kung Fu kick, Delia Smith, Let's Be Having You. We've had Jose Mourinho, I Am the Special One. So I thought, who's next? It's Still as a Premiership iconic moment, I wanted to celebrate someone who is iconic, and that is Arsene Wenger. We are going to celebrate Arsene Wenger this week, okay? So question 10 has 5 points available, 4 questions, okay? So question 10, get ready for 4 parts. Here we go. What year did Arsene Wenger arrive at Arsenal and retire as manager of Arsenal? So part A, let's say, of 10. What year did Arsene Wenger arrive? What year did Arsene Wenger retire? Hello, Danny. Good to see you. Hope Team Liverpool are doing well tonight. So that is question 10, part A. Part B. How many Premier Leagues did Arsene Wenger win? How many Premier Leagues did Arsene Wenger win? So that's question 10, part B. Part C. Which nation was Arsene Wenger managing in, or which country, sorry, was Arsene Wenger managing in before he became the Arsenal manager? Which country was Arsene Wenger managing in before he became the Arsenal manager? That's part 3. And part 4, true or false? Arsene Wenger managed more Premier League games than Sir Alex Ferguson. True or false? That's part 4. Arsene Wenger managed more games in the Premier League than Sir Alex Ferguson. So question 10, I'm going to quickly repeat them. Part A has 2 answers. When did Arsene Wenger arrive and retire? Part B, how many Premier Leagues has Arsene Wenger won? Part 3, in which country was Arsene Wenger managing in before he went to Arsenal? And true or false, Arsene Wenger has managed more games in the Premier League than Sir Alex Ferguson. That is round number 1. So I will give you 2 minutes. Take your time, discussing your teams on your own, and then we will go through the answers. If anyone needs me to repeat anything, please let me know. Anyone needs to repeat any questions, please let me know. I've got someone there saying, I have 3 Arsenal fans in my team. I am very happy. That is a good team to have right now. The Premier League iconic moment gone for an iconic manager. So that's 2 minutes to get these. If anyone needs to repeat a question, please ask me. There are 15 points available in this round. Question 9 was worth 2 points. And question 10 has 4 parts and 5 points available. I could see an inquest on Instagram say, you're meant to be on my team. People turning in late. Question 3, of course. Question 3. Which goalkeeper saved 2 first-half penalties against Manchester United in November this season, but was on the losing side? Question 2. Man City were meant to be playing Bournemouth tomorrow. Which player is teaching Spanish on the BBC for homeschooling? Yes, and there was a part C and part D to question 10. So question 10, part C, which country was Arsene Wenger managing in before he joined Arsenal? Part D, true or false, Arsene Wenger managed more Premier League games than Sir Alex Ferguson. So number 10, there are lots of little points in there tonight. There are 10 questions. Wow, 15 points. 14 questions. Danny, who are you playing with tonight? Are you Team Liverpool or are you on your own tonight? Let me know who you're playing with so we can know. Muttley, very quiet tonight. How are you getting on? I'm going to give you 30 seconds and we are going to reveal the answers in 30 seconds. Like, I know that last question was so many points. I said, probably you caused chaos in my house. Good, Lisa. We want people to be thinking about these tonight. Honestly, round 2 and round 3 are awesome rounds. They are real thinkers, and I will give you longer. Question number 5, of course. Who am I? I have scored 7 Premier League goals this season. I am Spanish. My first Premier League goals this season came when I scored a hat-trick. Who am I? Dynamite duo tonight. Good, Danny. Yes, good. That's what I like to hear. Muttley, ready for it, ready for battle. Good. So this is good. A lot of teams tonight. We're spread around the UK. We're spread in Spain. We're in Glasgow tonight with Joseph. We are everywhere, which is awesome. I think we're in Belgium. We're in Helsinki. I think we've got someone in Kenya tonight as well. So we're real spread out, which is amazing. Just how we like it. So good. Okay, I'm literally going to give you 10 seconds, and we're going to go over the answers in 10 seconds. Stop the music. Here we go. Okay. Quick drink for excitement. Question number 1. Which current Premier League player is currently on military service? Of course it is Son. Son of Tottenham. The answer is Son. He is in South Korea for 4 weeks. Question number 2. Man City were meant to play Bournemouth tomorrow. Which player is hosting Spanish on the BBC for homeschooling? It is Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero is doing homeschooling. Could probably do a few of those lessons myself, actually. So that's question number 2. So 1, Son. 2, Sergio Aguero. Question number 3. Which goalkeeper saved 2 first-half penalties against Manchester United in November this season, but was on the losing team? He's actually unreal at penalties. It's Tim Krul. Tim Krul. Manchester United ran out 3-1 winners. That's question number 3. Question number 4. Which player has scored the most left-footed goals in the Premier League ever? A lot of people would have gone Robin van Persie, but it's not Robin van Persie. Robbie Fowler. Looking for Robbie Fowler. That's number 4. Okay, this is a really, really tough one. If you got this one, good work. And also, at some point today in this quiz, I will play a little sound, or I will do something special, and that will be our Instagram takeover question. The first person to type the answer on YouTube or Instagram gets a VTF Instagram takeover. That was one by Alex Wood last week, and he put some awesome questions. So thank you, Alex. Okay, question 5. Who am I? I have scored 7 Premier League goals this season. I am Spanish. My first Premier League goals came this season when I scored a hat-trick. He played for Newcastle United. He moved to Leicester. He scored a hat-trick against Southampton, a 9-0 win. Iosi Perez. Yes, Alex, Iosi Perez. I'll let you know it's the Instagram one, but that is Iosi Perez. Well done. That's a good... that was tough. Perez. Okay, question number 6. Which player has scored the most Premier League penalties in one season? The answer is Andy Johnson. Andy Johnson scored 11 penalties for Crystal Palace in the 2004-2005 season. He couldn't stop scoring. Okay, question number 7. Which current Premier League manager has managed the most games in the Premier League? The answer is... A lot of people would have gone Steve Bruce. No, not Jose Mourinho, not Roy Hodgson. The answer is David Moyes. Yes, Moisey. Lloyd, get it like that. Give it gigs at the end of the season. Exactly, Moisey. David Moyes is the answer I was looking for. Okay, question number 8. Anagram. Only arrays. Which current Premier League player is this? Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané was the answer. Heavily linked with Bayern Munich. It's Sané of Manchester City. That's number 8. Number 9. 2 points. Our first 2 points question. Leroy Sané. See, flip them around nearly. Right, question number 9, 2 points. The highest scoring Premier League game finished 7-4. Who were the 2 teams involved? Portsmouth 7, Reading 4. Portsmouth 7, Reading 4. So the answer are Portsmouth and Reading. Give yourself a point if you got either of those. Give yourself 2 points if you got them both. Portsmouth and Reading. Now, Number 10, if you've got 3 Arsenal fans, this could be a lot easier for you. Our Premier League iconic moment. And this I want to celebrate Arsene Wenger because he is iconic. 2 points. What year did Arsene Wenger arrive? 1996. And he retired in 2018. 1996, 2018. And the answers we're looking for. How many Premier League titles did Arsene Wenger win? 3. 97, 98, 01, 02, 03, 04. Which country was Arsene Wenger managing in before he came to the Premier League? Japan, not France. Japan. Looking for Japan. So that's Japan there. Good. If you got that, good work again, because I would never have got that. Japan. And the last one, true or false? Arsene Wenger has managed more Premier League games than Sir Alex Ferguson. True. That is true. Arsene Wenger holds the record. Arsene Wenger, 828. Sir Alex Ferguson, 810. So let's have your scores. 15 points available. How are you getting on? Let's play a few songs. So let's have some scores. How are people getting on? 15 points available. Anyone got, I reckon that was tough. Anyone got 9 points? Like bingo. 9? Anyone's got 9 points in the major. How are you getting on? 15. Yes, Lloyd and Alex. This could be your week. 15. Ryan, 12. That is another good score. Arsene Wenger was tough. 12. How are we getting on? 8. Martley, 15. Elliot, 6. Connor, 8. Come on, Elliot. You've got to get Connor this week. Sniffy, 12. Very Quino, 10. Me and Johnny on 9. Bodo, 9. Louis T, 14. Louis T, what was your answer you didn't get? Was it an Arsenal one? Gary, 7. 9, yeah. Bodo, as an Arsenal fan, that was a pretty dream to hear that. Any more scores for me? So it looks like 15 out of 15 is winning at the moment. We've got 14. The last round, if you've not played before, our last round, 2 points for a right answer, -2 for a wrong answer. Do not worry. Lots of points to play for tonight. Fowler, yeah. You've probably gone Van Persie. Fowler would have got a lot of teams. Okay. Round number 2. Who wants to be a millionaire? So in this round, we will have a 50-50, an ask the audience, and a phone the friends. The questions get harder, the points increase. So let me quickly explain to you. 1 point the first question, 1 point the second question, 2 points, 2 points. The last question is worth 4 points. So again, loads of points. This round has 10 points available. So our first question, we've used the 50-50. We've used the 50-50 and we have been left with 2 options for this question. Which player is the youngest player to ever score in a World Cup final? Pele or Kylian Mbappe? Which player is the youngest player to ever score in a World Cup final? Pele or Mbappe? So we used our 50-50 for that one. Mbappe or Pele? That's your 50-50. Okay, question number 2. This is also worth 1 point. So the first one, 1 point. Okay, this one, we've asked the audience for this one. So we asked the audience, and that is through the 2019 Ballon d'Or. The 2019 Ballon d'Or. And the audience have spoken. Can you tell me which Man City player finished the highest of any Man City player in the 2019 Ballon d'Or? Your options are Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Mahrez, Raheem Sterling, or Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne, Mahrez, Sterling, or Silva. You have 4 options there. Multiple choice. You've asked the audience which Man City player finished the highest, the best. I'll give you a clue as well. They finished 9th. They finished 9th in the Ballon d'Or. 3 Liverpool players actually beat them. But which Man City player finished 9th in the 2019 Ballon d'Or and was therefore the highest of any Man City player? De Bruyne, Mahrez, Silva, or Sterling? So that was question number 2. Okay, here we go now. We're going into serious points. This is worth 2 points. We're going to phone a friend. Can you tell me which Premier League striker celebrates his goals with the classic telephone goal celebration? The phone a friend celebration. Which Premier League player celebrates his goal to the classic phone a friend? And that's worth 2 points. I can see we haven't modified these questions to make them fit Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So that's question number 3. And that reminds you, that's worth 2 points. That's worth 2 points. They get harder as we go on. There'll be no more multiple choice. And our last question is worth 4 points in this round. So that was question number 3. So I'll give you a bit more time. Question number 4. This is worth 2 points. Which footballer holds the record for the most trophies in a career, totaling 43? Which footballer holds the record for the most trophies, totaling at 43? I promise you all know him. It's not one historic one that no one's not going to know. You all know this player. So that is all up to you. I promise you all know him. So that is question number 4. And that is worth 2 points. So I'll read that again. Which footballer holds the record for the most trophies in a career, totaling 43? And that is worth 2 points. If you're new to the game, get it down, pen and paper. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So we've had 50-50. We've had Ask the Audience. We've had Phone a Friend. And this one is just a straight out question. No more multiple choice. This is worth 2 points. No worries, Debbie. That's absolutely fine. Welcome. Enjoy. Get yourself pen and paper. Write them down. Don't be silly. Enjoy. Okay, so that was question number 4. And I'm going to give you question number 5 now because this is a thinker. And this is going to really frustrate a lot of teams. This is worth 4 points. And you need to tell me the 4 answers. A point, a correct answer. Can you name the 4 African countries that made their debut at the 2006 World Cup? Can you name the 4 African countries that made their debut at the 2006 World Cup? And that's worth 4 points. So a point and answer. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get your answers down. I'll give you a little bit longer. I'll give you 3 minutes. Because there are some tricky ones there. 3 minutes. So YouTube, you have 3 minutes. Instagram, 3 minutes to get your answers down. If anyone needs anything repeated, please let me know. I can quickly fly over these. So question number 1, 50-50. Which player is the youngest player to ever score in a World Cup final? Pelé or Mbappe? Number 2, which Man City player finished highest of any Man City player in the 2019 Ballon d'Or? Was it De Bruyne, Mahrez, Sterling, or Bernardo Silva? Not David Silva, Bernardo Silva. Number 3, phone a friend. Which player celebrates scoring a goal with a classic phone a friend celebration? Number 4, which player has won the most trophies, totaling 43? And number 5, 4 points. Name the 4 African countries that debuted in the 2006 World Cup. If you haven't, if you're new, please, if you like the quiz, please subscribe. Please check out our specialist quiz. That would be amazing. Really appreciate that. Obviously, we're back again next Friday. And please share the word, get teams together. We have Manchester, Oldham, Glasgow, Valencia. Let me know where you're playing tonight and let's make it interactive. I know we have Belgium, we have Kenya tonight. We had Ghana, we've had Finland. It's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 more minute. And this round is worth 10 points. If you need any questions repeated on Instagram or YouTube, please let me know. And this was our classic Who Wants to Be a Millionaire round. A few people want to go live on our YouTube, on our Instagram, but too much on YouTube. If you're on our Instagram, I personally think our YouTube is a bit easier. I think the Instagram is a little bit behind. But that's my opinion. Okay, 30 seconds, and we're going to reveal the answers. So this round's worth 10 points. Doing that quietly. Okay then, right, we're going to reveal the answers in 10 seconds. So get your last confirm your teams or individually, and let's get ready. So, who wants to be a millionaire? Question 1 was a 50-50. Which player is the youngest player to ever score in a World Cup final? The answer is Pele. Pele was 17 when he scored 2 goals in the final against Sweden, 1958. And Mbappe was 19 when he scored against Croatia. That was Pele. Pele was 17. Number 2, we've asked the audience, the 2019 Ballon d'Or, which Man City player finished 9th and was therefore the highest? The answer is Bernardo Silva. It was Bernardo Silva. He finished 9th. Mahrez finished 10th. Sterling 12th. De Bruyne 14th. So the answer was Bernardo Silva. 1 point, 1 point. Now, this is worth 2 points. God, Michael, that is this is a team, yeah. The team is spread out across Herefordshire, Cambridgeshire, Valencia, and the Moon. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. We want people to let us know where you are. That is a great team. I'm loving that. I'm guessing that's a Zoom. Good. Right, question number 2. Which Premier League striker celebrates his goals with a classic phone a friend or talking? The answer is Jesus, Gabriel Jesus. Anybody know why he does that? Oh, is it 2? If you've put Eddie Nketiah, you can have that as well. But I was looking, Jesus Nketiah, if you've got that, there's always one more. Perfect, good one. So, Jesus, anybody know why he does that? Why he does the celebration? A lot of people, Eddie, of course, yeah, Leeds fan, he's been there. So, a lot of people think the reason he does that celebration is because he's calling his ex-girlfriend who stopped talking to him. Then he made the World Cup squad and she started talking to him again. But the real reason is, when he was playing for Brazil, Neymar was injured and his mum called him. There you go, Bernard. His mum called him to see if he was okay and if he could handle the pressure. And he went on to score the winner and Brazil won 2-0. So when he does this, he's ringing his mum to say everything's good. That's worth 2 points. That's 2 points if you got that one. Question number 4, another 2-point question. Which footballer has the most trophies with 43? Dani Alves. The answer is Dani Alves. So again, that's worth 2 points. Dani Alves. Okay, now here we go. This is a tough one. 4 points. Can you name the 4 African countries to make their debuts at the 2006 World Cup finals? Well done, those who got Alves. Well done, midlife. Well done, Elliot. Yeah, Alves. So that was number 4. Which 4 African countries made their debut at the 2006 World Cup? So the answers are, let's see if Lloyd's got it. Togo, Ivory Coast, Angola, Algeria. No, it's not. The answers are Angola, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Togo. You can, John. You can. If that's true, I'll let you have a point for that. So Angola, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Togo. Ghana made the quarterfinals, and Luis Suarez saved the ball with his hands. And that's the furthest an African team has ever got in the World Cup. 2 teams have got to the quarterfinals. So give yourself 3 points there, Lloyd. You got 3 out of 4. So the answer was Angola, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Togo. So there was 10 points there. That means this quiz is at a 25 points at the moment. How are you getting on? How many points are you on? Elliot, 10. Bouncing back. Connor, 10. Well done. Was that 20? Was that 10? Is it? Germany? Oh, okay, there you go. Ghana's first 20. Okay, so tell me how many points on. Lloyd, 19. Ryan, 8. How many points is everyone? Don't worry, the FA Cup round has loads of points. African countries again, of course. Angola, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Togo. Smithy, 20. Bodo, 15. Ollie, 16. Gary, 12. Midlife, 6. Louis, 24 out of 25. Danny Alves is worth 2 points. Repeat the answers. Alex, I'm going to quickly do this. Ready? Pele. Jesus. Question 3 was Danny Alves. Question 5 is worth 4 points. A point a country. So you got all 4 points. A point a country. Question 4 was Danny Alves. And question 5, Angola, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Togo. So that was is that a 25? I've got a 24. Louis was 3 Arsenal fans. They've had a good time to be Arsenal fans here. Number 3 was Jesus, Gabriel Jesus. Joe, how are you getting on, Johnny's team? Ollie 16, Pippin Bodo by a point. Gary 12, Midlife 6. Ryan 20. This is going to be another close one tonight because I promise you our last round can change everything. Johnny's team 19. Okay, let's get going then. Here we go, round number 3. Now this round, 6 questions, 10 points. There are 6 questions and 10 points in this round. Now, the first question is worth 4 points. A point, a correct answer. But I'm being a little bit mean for this one. Because I'll tell you why. Can you name the last 4 FA Cup winners, runners-up, and the final scores in each game? That's a point, a correct answer. So you need to tell me the last 4 winners, who they beat, and what was the score. So, for example, if Brighton beat Gillingham in the FA Cup final last season, and it was 5-0, if you get that perfectly right, that's a point. So you need the winner, who they beat, what was the score for a point. There's 4 points available. Who's won the last 4 FA Cups and what were the scores in those games? A point, a correct answer. I'm going to give you a minute there because obviously that's going to take a bit of thinking time. So this is our FA Cup round. Round number 3, question number 1. There's 4 points up for grabs. So you need to name the last 4 FA Cup winners, who did they beat in the final, and what was the score. So for example, if Brighton beat Gillingham last season, it was 5-0, that's a point. But we all know that's never going to happen because Brighton will never get to an FA Cup final. I'm actually on the Amstel tonight. On the Amstel in Australia last week. Amstel. Okay, so that is question number 1. I will give you a couple of minutes in this round because this round is tough. Not gonna lie, it's a tough round. Question number 2. Which current Premier League club hold the record for reaching the FA Cup final 4 times but never winning the FA Cup? Which current Premier League team hold the record for reaching the FA Cup final 4 times but never winning the FA Cup? It's question number 2. So question 1, 4 points. Question 2, 1 point. They're all 1 point now. Question 5 is 2. Okay, so that's question number 2. Bit of time to think about it. And I will give you a couple of minutes in this round because this is, I know a lot of people are like, oh, that FA Cup final, that might be your team again, but getting the exact score is a nightmare. Okay, question number 3. Wigan shocked Man City in the 2013 FA Cup final, and they went on to win 1-0 thanks to a stoppage time winner from which player? Man City lost 1-0 to Wigan in the 2013 final. Who scored the winner in injury time? Who scored that winning goal? That's question number 3. I can imagine in teams you're probably still thinking about number 1. I know I would be. So that's question number 3. I'll move on, give you a lot of time at the end. Okay, only one non-league club, this is question number 4, sorry, 1 point again. Only one non-league club have progressed to the FA Cup quarter-final. Which team is that? Only one non-league club have ever reached the FA Cup quarter-final. Can you name that club? And again, you will all know it. It won't be a historic 1950. It'll be something you will all know. Can't stand football quizzes that go on about too far. I go on it now. People know, you'll know the answer to this one. That's question number 4. Okay. Now go on to question number 5 because I can repeat at the end. It's another little thinking question. This is worth 2 points. 1 point a correct answer. Can you name the 2 championship clubs since 2000 to play in an FA Cup final? Can you name the 2 clubs from the championship at the time to play in an FA Cup final from 2000 onwards? 2000 onwards. 2 teams from the championship have played in an FA Cup final. Can you name them? And that is a point a correct answer. That's question number 5. We have 1 more question in this round. So again, that's 2 points there. Time again. Again, I will give you some thinking time. So, you know what? I will move on to this one because I'm going to give you 2 or 3 minutes because it's a tough round. And number 6. This is a historic question because I love this question. Okay, question 6, multiple choice. Which cricket ground hosted the first FA Cup final? Is it, or was it, Lord's, the Oval, Old Trafford, or Headingley? Which cricket ground hosted the first FA Cup final? Lord's, the Oval, Old Trafford, or Headingley? And if you didn't know, the FA Cup is the oldest football competition in the world, and it started in 1871. 1871. Wow. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes to get your answers. If you need anything repeated, please let me know. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Anybody need any questions repeated, please let me know. 3 minutes. I'll quickly go through. Question 1, 4 points. Can you name the last 4 FA Cup winners? The team they beat and the final score. Question 2, Muttley, of course. Which current Premier League team hold the record for reaching the FA Cup final 4 times but never lifting the trophy? That's question 2 for Gary and Muttley. Which current Premier League club hold the record for reaching the FA Cup final 4 times but never winning the trophy? Question 3 for Bodo. Wigan shocked Man City in the 2013 FA Cup final and won 1-0 thanks to a stoppage time winner from which player? Who scored that winner? Question 4. Only 1 non-league club have ever reached an FA Cup quarter final. Can you name that club? Question 5. 2 clubs from the Championship have made the FA Cup final since 2000. Can you name those 2 clubs? And number 6, multiple choice. Which cricket ground hosted the first ever FA Cup final? Lord's, the Oval, Old Trafford, or Headingley? No join at the front. We're going to do a complete football quiz tonight. We've done general knowledge, we've done geography, we've done food and drink. Tonight we've gone completely football. So that is our FA Cup round, and there are 6 questions and 10 points available in that round. What question will shave your head? My Instagram question ready later. Okay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, I'm going to reveal the answers. Anyone needs any quick last question repeated? Remind you, question 1 is worth 4 points. Question 5 is worth 2 points. So there's 2 answers and 4 answers to the question. Okay. 15 seconds left, and we're going to reveal the answers. Okay. Here we go. Right. Good luck, everyone. FA Cup round. This was a horrible question because it's a real teaser. 4 points. Can you name the last 4 FA Cup winners, the team they beat, and the final scores in each game? So we go backwards. Last year, Man City beat Watford. But to get the point, you had to put Man City 6, Watford 0. 6-0. Man City beat Watford 6-0. The year before, Chelsea, Manchester United. Phil Jones gives away a penalty. Hazard scores 1-0. 1-0 Chelsea. So Man City 6-0 Watford. Chelsea 1-0 Manchester United. The year before that, Mertesacker, man of the match. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. And the last one, Manchester United 2, Crystal Palace 1. The famous Alan Pardew dance. Jesse Lingard, I believe, scored the winner. That was Louis van Gaal's last game. So I'm looking for a point, if you said Man City 6-0 Watford, a point Chelsea 1-0 Manchester United, a point Arsenal 2-1 Chelsea, and a point 2-1 Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. So there were 4 points up for grabs there. Question number 2, the answer was Leicester City. Leicester City have reached 4 FA Cup finals, but never lifted the trophy. Leicester City. Not Newcastle, no. Probably, do you know what? Newcastle, though, probably, maybe not 4, but no, it's Leicester. I reckon Newcastle 2 or 3. Number 3. Question 3, sorry. The answer was Ben Watson. Ben Watson scored a stoppage time header against Man City. Zabaleta got sent off, and Wigan won 1-0. Question number 4. Only one non-league club have progressed to the FA Cup quarter-final, and it was in the 2016-17 season. And again, I believe it was against Arsenal. Lincoln City. The answer I was looking for was Lincoln City. Lincoln City. That was number 4. Number 5. Can you name the 2 championship clubs since 2000 to play in an FA Cup final? Millwall and Cardiff. Millwall lost to Manchester United 3-0 in 2004, and Portsmouth beat Cardiff 1-0 in the 2008 final. So Cardiff and Millwall. So give yourself a point if you got both of those. 2 points, sorry. Point each answer. Now, the FA Cup started in 1871 and is the oldest cup competition in the world. Sorry, the oldest footballing competition in the world. But where was the first FA Cup final held? Which cricket ground? Was it Lords, the Oval, Old Trafford, or Headingley? The answer is the Oval, the Kennington Oval. And the game was the Wanderers versus the Royal Engineers. And the Wanderers won 1-0. FA Cup Classic, the Wanderers. That was the first one. Okay then, so we're now going to move to round 4. This is our last round. If you're new to our quiz, this is how round 4 works. It's all-out attack or park the bus. And whilst I'm explaining, please let me know how you're getting on. 35 points available. Let me know your scores. How are you getting on? So, whilst we're getting some scores in the last round, all-out attack or park the bus. Are you Jurgen Klopp or are you Jose Mourinho? It's +2 for a right answer. It's -2 for a wrong answer. It's 0 if you leave it alone. Okay, so if you leave it alone, 0, +2 if you get it right, -2. Make sure if you get it wrong, give yourself -2. If you get it right, give yourself +2. I can let you know that in the last round, there are 28 points to play for. 28 points to play for. Do not worry. The last round, make or break, go for it. Let's see what we're getting on. So Louis, 34. That is, wow. Ryan, 29. Elliot, 11-10. Yes. Beating Connor just. Lloyd, 28. That's another good score. Gary 19, midlife 18. I promise you 28 points, loads to play for. Smithy 29. Johnny and Joseph not had your score yet. How are you getting on? 29, another good score. So Louis T and his 3 Arsenal fans are currently winning with 34, but all out attack or park the bus. So everything to play for. Because if they get an answer wrong, -2. You get them right, +2. That's a 4-point swing. So there's loads to play for. Poor FA Cup round. Okay, here we go. Last round. Good luck, everyone. So, as always in our last round, there are 10 questions. But in this round, there are 28 points available. 28 points available. Daniel 17, that's good. Okay, one is Spurs and getting very upset. Yeah, it's been very Arsenal heavy tonight. I promise I didn't mean it to be that way. Will it be in the last bit? We had a Spurs question first one. Okay, here we go. Round 4, question number 1. Now, if you've been with us for the whole 5 weeks, you learned some weird football rules. The first one, you can't, if you kick the ball backwards from a free kick, you cannot score an own goal. You can score from kickoff. This week, question number 1. You take a long throw-in, like the lap. It misses everyone and goes straight into the opposition's goal. What does the referee award? So I'll give you the scenario. You have an attacking throw-in. You throw it in the box. It misses everyone and it goes straight in the goal. What does the referee award? If you follow our quizzes, you know we love a weird rule. So what is the rule? Explain it one more time. You have a long throw-in. You throw it, it misses everyone and goes straight in the goal. So it touches nobody. What does the referee award? And that's question number 1. So again, to remind you, if you're new, +2, get it right, -2 wrong, 0. If you're not sure, leave it alone. But Louis' team is on 34. So I reckon they might have got this one wrong. I'm going to go for an upset there. So if you're anything on 25, go for it. Go all out attack. If you're on 30, up to you. Okay, question number 2. Who is younger? Who is younger? Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Cavani, or Suarez? Who is younger? Ronaldo, Messi, Cavani, or Suarez? 4 unbelievable strikers. But can you tell me who is younger? And don't forget, at the end, we have our head-to-head. Last week, we had Paolo versus Scholes. That's some interesting facts. And this week, we'll find out soon. We'll find out very soon, our head-to-head. So that's question number 2. Who is younger? Going to move on. I feel tension tonight. I feel like it's going to be a late. Who I think Joe's team? Danny at 26. Okay, true or false? In June 2018, before the 2018 World Cup started, Croatia's FIFA World Ranking was 20. As a result, they are the lowest ranked nation ever to reach a World Cup final the month the tournament starts. True or false? One more time for you. True or false? In June 2018, before the 2018 World Cup started, Croatia's FIFA World Ranking was 20. As a result, they are the lowest ranked nation to ever reach a World Cup final the month the tournament starts. True or false? Whilst you think about that, which Suarez? Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez for Barcelona. Whilst you're thinking about that, Instagram, you only get an hour. So Instagram, I'm going to take you off and put you back on, okay? So, and Instagram, and now put that on the story. So that was question number 3. True or false? Go live again. Everybody just go along on the YouTube, I reckon. Path it back on. So that I won't go to question 4 yet. So that was question number 3. True or false? So 1 is the long throw-in, 2 is who is younger, 3 is true or false. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, question number 4. Just let Instagram catch up. In Serie A, which club do Roma ground share with? Question number 4. In Serie A, which club do Roma ground share with? That's question number 4. Who do Roma ground share with in Serie A? Okay. So just for Instagram, I think 1, long throwing. 2, who is younger? 3, true or false. 4, in Serie A, which club do Roma ground share with? Okay, these are all teasers. I can see a lot of teams thinking, do we go for it? Do you not go for it? I think if you're below 25 points, go for it. If you get minus 10, it doesn't matter. Goal difference does not matter. If you're around 26, 30, I would still go for it. Louis' team, good quizzes. Very good quizzes. Okay, question number 5. Who provided the most assists in the 2018-2019 Premier League season? And I'll give you multiple choice. Ryan Fraser, Hazard, Trent Alexander-Arnold, or Ericsson? I'll give you surnames to make it quicker. Fraser, Hazard, Trent, or Ericsson? Give me Trent's first name. Who provided more assists in the Premier League last season, in the 2018-2019 season? Fraser, Hazard, Trent, or Ericsson? That is question number 5. Another tough question there. So I reckon if you go for it. Danny Quinn on 26. I hope you're going all out attack. 29, I'm not sure. Gary, midlife, you still have a chance. Daniel, you still have a chance. You just never know. Never know. Okay. Question 6. The Dutch government have voided the season. They decided no more football. Same as the French league. This is it. We've no more football. It's over. Ajax were joint top with which other team? Ajax were joint top with which other team in the Dutch league? The Dutch league have cancelled the season. Ajax were top. Can you name the team that had the same points as Ajax? And that is question number 6. We're having to think about that. Our next question is going to be, who am I? I will give you a few minutes at the end as well. So let's we'll go to number 7, because this is a really hard question. This will take time. All right, so number 7. Who am I? I am the joint 3rd goal scorer in La Liga. I have played for 2 Premier League teams, and I signed for my first Premier League team in 2016. I have won the FA Cup. Who am I? So I'll read this again. Who am I? I am the joint 3rd goal scorer in La Liga. I have played for 2 Premier League teams, and I signed for my first Premier League team in 2016. I have won the FA Cup. Who am I? That's going to be a tough. That's going to be a bit of a gamble, that one. Do you go for it? That is a tough question. So that's question number 7. So you get 2 points if you get it right, -2 if not, and 0. So I'm the joint 3rd goal scorer in La Liga. I played for 2 Premier League clubs, and I signed for my first Premier League team in 2016, and I've won the FA Cup. Who am I? Okay, right, I'm going to move on to this one because this is question number 8. This is worth 6 points. There are 3 possible answers. There have been 3 hat-tricks, 3 or more goals scored for or against English clubs in the Champions League this season. Can you name those 3 players? So there have been 3 hat-tricks, 3 or more goals, scored for or against English clubs in the Champions League this season. Can you name those 3 players? So 6 points up for grabs. But if you get one right, let's say you go for Glenn Murray, 2 points. But then you say Jamie Vardy, which is wrong. Go back to 0. If you get them right, 2, 4, 6. If you get 2 right and 1 wrong, 2 points. That's 6 points up for grabs. All right, because it's a massive question, I'm going to repeat them again. There have been 3 hat-tricks, 3 or more goals scored for or against English clubs in the Champions League this season. Can you name those 3 players? And that is question number 8. So a lot of points up for grabs there. You don't need to say who against. I just need the players. The surname's fine. There's the 3 players that have done that. Doesn't matter what match it was. Who were the 3 players? Okay, while you're thinking about that, we're going to move on. So like I said at the end, we're going to give you 2-3 minutes to think about those. Question number 9. Which former Premier League manager has rejected his relegation bonus at ADO Den Haag due to the season finishing and has now resigned this week? Which former Premier League manager has rejected his relegation bonus at ADO Den Haag due to the season finishing and has now resigned this week? Just in case my pronunciation is not perfect, they play in the Dutch league. ADO Den Haag. And that is question number 9. And we're going to finish with our head-to-head. Last week was Scholes versus Pirlo. We've had Ronaldo versus Ronaldo. We've had Kane versus Lukaku. And then we have our last one today. So that was question number 9. I'm going to move on to number 10. Like I said, I'm going to give you 2-3 minutes at the end at least to get your teams and really think about these answers. Question number 10. Last week we had Scholes versus Pirlo. This week, Benzema versus Luis Suarez. Karim Benzema versus Luis Suarez. 2 classic strikers go head-to-head on our live Friday night quiz. Can you tell me, part A, which player has scored more Champions League goals? Can't be for any team, but which player has scored more Champions League goals? Part B, which player has won more league titles in Europe? Part B, which player has won more league titles in Europe? And then the last part, the last question of the quiz, part C to this, which player has won more trophies for their country? Which player has won more trophies for their country? Okay, I'm going to give you 2-3 minutes. YouTube, Instagram, 3 minutes. If you need it repeated, please let me know. 3 minutes. And at the end, I will also deliver a tie-break question if Elliot and Connor have draw. If they draw, if whoever's drawn, they might with their friends and family. Ciao. Hello, Danny. Hope you're well. So you got 3 minutes. If you need it repeated, please ask me to repeat any now. Oh, there's a lot of points up for grabs. Options for question 10, of course. So question 10 has 3 parts. I should have said that. It's worth 6 points. Part A, which player has scored more Champions League goals? Part B, which player has won more league titles in Europe? Part C, which player has won more trophies for their international team? So Benzema versus Suarez. A, who has more Champions League goals? B, who's won more league titles in Europe? C, who's won more trophies for their nation? Benzema versus Suarez. Benzema Real Madrid versus Suarez of Barcelona. And question 8. So question 8 was 6 points. There have been 3 hat-tricks, 3 or more goals scored for or against English teams in the Champions League this season. Can you name those 3 players? If you leave it alone but answer one, that's fine, 2 points. If you get one wrong, this is -2. Question 2, of course. Question 2 was, who is younger? Ronaldo, Messi, Cavani, or Luis Suarez? Who is younger? I'm going to give you 2 minutes because there are so many points up for grabs here. This could change everything. I wonder what Louis T's team's doing. They have got, I think they had a 4-point lead. 5-point lead. So do they park the bus or do they go for it? We are going to find out soon. At the end of the quiz, I will also read the tie break question as well. Question 7, of course, Muddy. Question 7, who am I? I am the joint third goal scorer in La Liga. I have played for 2 Premier League teams and I signed for my first Premier League team in 2016. I have won the FA Cup. Won the FA Cup. 2 Premier League teams. Signed for his first one in 2016. The joint third La Liga goal scorer this season. The joint third La Liga goal scorer this season. Not ever. Okay. 90 seconds left. Do you go for it? Do you park the bus? Any more questions need repeating? Seems pretty happy. Question 5, of course. Options for 5. Of course, yes. So who provided the most assists last season? I'm saying last season, 18-19 Premier League season. Fraser, Hazard, Trent, or Ericsson? 2, of course. Who is younger? I think Messi, Ronaldo, Cavani, or Suarez. It's in the YouTube and Instagram. That's got 2. Okay. You have 30 seconds and we will reveal the answers. 30 seconds of our big Friday night quiz. It's May the 1st. Mark, let's go in here with Alex in Valencia, Lauren Russell. I'm in Southampton. Nice. Mark, are you a Southampton fan? And welcome to the quiz, Mark, as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, 10 seconds, and we're going to do the answers. Who are going to be crowned our quiz champions? Are we going to need a tie-break question again? That's the question, isn't it? Okay, pause the music. He's a red. He's a red, right? He's a red mute. Okay, very good. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. There's 28 points in this round. Let's see how everyone got on. Number 1, you take a long throw-in. It misses everyone and goes straight into the opposition's goal. What's the rule? It's a goal kick. The ref should award a goal kick. Now, here's the differing part of the rule. If you throw it backwards, does anyone remember the own goal in 2012 when Birmingham, Melberg threw the ball back and Inkelman lifted his foot up and it went straight in? That shouldn't have been a goal. That should have been a corner. The ref gave a goal and it should have been a corner. If you score directly from a throw-in, it's a goal kick. An own goal, corner. So the answer I was looking for, goal kick. And that famous goal that flies around YouTube everywhere, that shouldn't have counted. That should have been a corner. Okay, question number 2. I'm interested in Louis T's team got on there. I reckon he might have gone corner. Question number 2. Who is younger? Messi, Cavani, Suarez, or Ronaldo? Answer is Ronaldo's 35, Suarez and Cavani are 33, Messi 32. The answer is Messi. 1 goal kick, 2 Messi. Never touched his studs. VAR. We really needed VAR for that. Okay, number 3. Was it true or false? In June 2018, before the 2018 World Cup started, Croatia's FIFA World Ranking was 20. As a result, they are the lowest ranked nation ever to reach a World Cup final the month the tournament starts. If you know me, have I changed the number? It's true. No, it is true. That is true. They are the lowest ranked nation to ever reach a World Cup final the month the tournament starts. They were ranked number 20 and they reached the final. Oh, if only Kane had squared the ball to Sterling. It could have been England. Anyway, number 4. In Serie A, which club do Roma ground share with? In Serie A, number 4, which club do Roma ground share with? Lazio. Number 4, Lazio. So 4 was Lazio. Well done, Lloyd. Good answer. Yeah, Lazio. Good job. Well done. Right, number 5. Who provided the most assists last season, the 2018-19 season? The answer was Hazard. Looking for Hazard. Hazard had 15. Fraser 14. Trent and Ericsson with 12. How are we getting on? Louis T. How's your team getting on? We're halfway through our last round. We have those bonus questions getting on. Let's hear from our team that are winning. How are you getting on? Are you doing well? Went there in February. Lovely. How's everyone getting on? Let's get a bit of reaction halfway through. Let's get suspense. How are teams getting on? As you can tell, I'm a little bit excited tonight. How are we getting on? Anyone got 10 out of 10? Anybody very happy? If you're happy, send me a smiley face or a thumbs up on YouTube or Instagram. Is anybody happy? +8, 10, 10. Okay. So they've got 1 for 2 there. 10 points, Lloyd. Very good. Right. It's going to be tense, isn't it? So Louis' team have played safe 1 question. So if you've gone for it, you've made 2 points. Well, you could have minus points, of course. Here we go. Right. Question number 6. The Dutch government have voided the season. Ajax were joint top with which other team? AZ Alkmaar. The answer is AZ Alkmaar. AZ Alkmaar. So that's number 6. Right. This is a really hard question. You got this one right. Well done. Number 7. Who am I? I am the joint 3rd goal scorer in La Liga. I have played for 2 Premier League teams and I signed for my first Premier League team in 2016. I won the FA Cup in 2016. Who am I? I've given you 2016 FA Cup there. I didn't want to give it away. The answer is Lucas Perez. Lucas Perez is the 3rd joint top goal scorer in La Liga. The guy that played for Arsenal, West Ham, and couldn't hit a barn door is the 3rd joint top goal scorer in La Liga. Well done, Alex's team. Gary doing well, hopefully. Midlife doing oh, everyone's on the charge last round. Johnny's team, how are they getting on? It's getting tense. Okay, now this is where there are a lot of points to be made here because this was a really tough question. So 6 points. There have been, let's make sure, yeah, question number 8, 6 points. There have been 3 hat-tricks, so hat-trick, 3 or more goals, scored for or against English clubs this season. Can you name those 3 players? We'll go in order. Gnabry, Sergei Gnabry scored 4 in Bayern Munich's 7-2 away win at Tottenham. Raheem Sterling scored 3, 5-1 Man City beat Atalanta. And Jesus scored 3 in a 4-1 away win at Zagreb. Jesus, Sterling, Gnabry. That are your 3 answers. 6 points up for grabs. If you get 1 and 1 wrong, 0. Get 2 right, 1 wrong, 2. +2 minus 2, 6 points. If anyone got 6 points there, that is incredible. Because the Zagreb one would have been hard to get. Jesus popping up in the quiz again. Okay, right. Question number 9. Which former Premier League manager has rejected his relegation bonus at ADO Den Haag due to the season finishing and has now resigned this week? The answer is, who's the answer? The first person to get it gets an Instagram takeover. Go. YouTube, Instagram. First person gets whatever they want. Oh, we've got one on Instagram. We've got one on YouTube. What's the answer? Anyone else know? Who's that manager? Dutch heavy. Muttley's in. Right, 6 there. You got 6 in that one. That's amazing. Got another one. We've got a few on Instagram, a few on YouTube. Gonna check VAR here. Got a lot in. And I can tell you the winner, comprehensively, was Lloyd on YouTube. Well done. You get an Instagram takeover. So what that means is, like last week, you get a football poll, you get whatever you want. If you want Gillingham questions, you get that. You want a geography question, you get 5 of your choice. Lloyd, I'll speak to you afterwards. Well done. You get that. Okay, question number 10. Here we go. I feel like teams are sneaking up. Ryan's team there got 6 out of 6. He got the 3 hat tricks. Lloyd got that question right. A lot of teams got it right. Here we go. Question 10. 6 points. Our last 3 maybe our last 3 questions. Maybe our last 3 questions of the quiz. Because will there be a tie break? Let's find out. I'm excited. Here we go. Instagram, YouTube. Let's go. Right. Benzema versus Suarez. Which player has scored more Champions League goals? Benzema has 64. Suarez, 24. Benzema comfortably. Benzema was the first answer, 2 points. Which player has won more league titles in Europe? Luis Suarez has won 5. 4 with Barcelona and 1 with Ajax. Benzema has won 2 with Real Madrid, but 4 with Lyon. Benzema again. Benzema. Number 3. Which player has won more trophies for their country? Benzema has won no trophies. He was not in the 2018 World Cup squad due to blackmailing a player. Awful. Luis Suarez. Has he won a trophy? 1. Luis Suarez is the correct answer. Uruguay won the Copa America in 2011. So Benzema, Suarez. Can I have your answers? Do we need my tie-break question? I will give it anyway. But do we have an outright winner? How has everyone gotten? Let's have some answers. I'll put some music here while I wait for it. Okay, so let's have the points. How do we get on? I will give the tie-break question as well. How many points did you get tonight? 38 Muttley, 22 that round. Ryan, where does that put you in the quiz? Smithy, 51. What was this quiz out of? Ryan, 51 as well. Woo, we've got 2 51s. We've got a 42, Lloyd. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Can we, any subscribers? If you're not, it takes literally 30 seconds. Username, email, password, easy subscribe. That would be amazing. If you could subscribe, get us to 50. I think we're on 47 or 48. A couple more would be awesome. So if you're not subscribed yet, it takes 2 seconds. 54. 51 plays 54. Elliot, you've done it. You've beat him. You've beat Connor. This is your week. Arsenal heavy. Finally, you've done it. You've done it. You can now get us tonight. I know that you paid me €5 to put all those Arsenal. Actually, well done. You start 25 on your own. That's amazing. 25 on your own is awesome. So I've got a 51. 47, Johnny. Yeah, okay. I'm going to give you the tie-break question. If anybody drew at home playing with mates, my tie-break question tonight was, how many goals did France and Croatia score in the 2018 World Cup finals? How many goals did France and Croatia score in the 2018 World Cup finals? Playing with friends, I need to write it down. That was our tie-break question tonight. Maybe I shouldn't tell the answer. Paul Merton going to party, yes. So again, if you enjoyed that, a massive thank you to everyone involved tonight. I had a really good crowd, lots of people everywhere in the UK, Spain, Glasgow, amazing. Obviously, Glasgow is the UK, but everywhere. Unreal Belgium. Lloyd, you get a takeover. Louis T, you are our champions. Big thank you to the 3 Arsenal fans that played with you. If that was their first time, please get them to subscribe. Check out our specialist quiz. We have the Premier League. That was uploaded yesterday. Now I've got a new haircut with a knife and fork. I'm going to record some more tomorrow. I think I'm going to put the Champions League up tomorrow. Champions League, Europa League. I'm going to get some more up again. Yeah, Smithy, second again. You will get it. Like Elliot, when you win, that feeling's be great. Louis' team, congratulations. You are our football anorak. Cheers, Michael. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, like I said, I'd really massively appreciate you can subscribe. Check out our specialist video. That'd be awesome. Share the word, which would be great as well. If you could share, it'd be great. And obviously, next Friday, we go again. We come back stronger. I'm going to stay on for another 10 minutes. Don't give Lloyd a takeover. That is a dodgy takeover. So I'm gonna stay on YouTube. So if anyone wants to come over to YouTube, please do. We're gonna talk football rubbish and Instagram. I'm gonna say bye to Instagram. Take care. See you soon. And YouTube. I'm gonna end you now on Keisha. Story lovely. Right, YouTube. Let's have 10 minutes of talking football rubbish, because that's what we're all missing football, aren't we? So tell me, what should we talk about? Let's talk about the Premier League. Is that a bit sad though? We're obviously all missing football. Should the Premier League start again? Do we think the Premier League should start? I'll ask you a question. Should the Premier League start? Okay, better question. Should Leeds and West Brom get promoted? Let's start with that one. Should Leeds and West Brom get promoted? Null and void, Michael. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because is it fair? Is it fair to promote Leeds and West Brom, but not to give Liverpool the title? Would it be fair to give Liverpool the title, but then not relegate clubs? How could you not relegate clubs but give Liverpool the title? Again, null and void. If you null and void, though, is that fair for the competition? Who then gets Champions League? Who gets Europa League? So if we finish the season when we can, what happens if we don't start to October? And what if it happens again? It's tough, isn't it? 25 points. What happens though if we start the season in June? If Liverpool win the league, will they have a party? Will there be a massive bus parade? That's the question, isn't it? Points per game, though. I mean, is points per game really fair? Because it's the Championship. Anything happens. Brighton were 8 points clear with 3 games to go, and we didn't win the league. So I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right, Michael. Michael Bennett, you're right. I think it will. I think Champions League and Europa League will be determined, which means Leicester and Sheffield United will not be in Europe next season. Oh, Leicester might be Europa League, actually. Maybe Leicester Europa League, but Sheffield United wouldn't be. Right, who are Brighton? We're that team in the Premier League. I think that Leeds want to be. I think Leeds want to be Brighton. We're the team that are going to get relegated, but maybe we won't if it gets null and void. Come on. So if you're saying Leeds and West Brom go up, so what we said, a 22-team Premier League season, you think you couldn't relegate teams. But then if it goes to 22 teams, have a live keeper. Yes, I love it. Have a live penalty shootout. West Brom, Leeds. Love it. Yeah, I think that's right. I just don't know. Can you promote them? What about Elliot? What about Arsenal? You know, do you think, would you like to see the season finish, or do you think the season should play out? Because if the season finished, I think Arsenal would get Europa League. If the season finished now, they wouldn't. They'd get it on. So do you want, as an Arsenal fan, do you want the season to continue? Yeah, it would be. So let's say, okay, so Elliot, Arsenal, Michael, 22 teams in the Premier League. Are we having 5 relegations, though? 5 relegations. That is a lot of relegations. Plus, what about teams that can't spend money because of obviously what's happening? Teams like Burnley are going to lose 40 million. 5 I mean, who likes Burnley? But do you know what I mean? 22 teams, 5 relegations seems really high. Yeah, I think it has to finish. I agree. I think like if we don't finish the season, is it going to always be a dark cloud? Relegate, Brian. I tell you what, Alex, if the season continues, we will be relegated. This could be a quiz question. Who are the only Premier League team not to win this year yet? Brighton. Yeah, we've not had 1 game, and this happens as well. So, yeah, if it's 22 teams and 5 teams go down, we're going to have a tough season next year. Yeah, Brighton. So, Lloyd, you need to make sure you follow us on Instagram so you get your takeover. Any more questions? The Instagram. So I think what could be here, we're all thinking, finish the season. If we don't finish the season, 22 teams in the Premier League. That's probably fair. Oh, South 11 versus North 11. Nice, Lloyd, we like that. So, Lloyd, message me on Instagram. Let's do, Lloyd, Sunday. Can you do Sunday? A poll, a quiz question, 4, 5, whatever you want. Your takeover. You want to do Gillingham, you can do Gillingham. You do whatever you want. If you want to say, I don't know, really, up to you. This is when you can find out everything. We've had an Aston Villa fan take over. He wanted to know about Dwight York and Benteke. We had a Southend. We had a Southend fan actually take it last time. Alex C, is your balcony door fixed? No, it's not. So tomorrow is a big day in Spain. Lloyd, just message me and let me know. You need to give me a quiz question, please, of your choice. It could be where did Gillingham play? It could be anything. A poll. Who have you always wanted to know? Like who do people like the most? It could be anything you want. Up to you. Elliot, I'm celebrating because I'm allowed out tomorrow and you beat Connor. It's time for celebration. So Connor, Elliot, cheers. Gillingham or Peter Crouch? That's a question, isn't it? Gillingham or Peter Crouch? Crouchy. Oh, man. I think it's the first quiz Crouch hasn't appeared on the quiz, actually. Nice one, Lloyd. Thank you. No pressure. Anytime Sunday. Awesome. I will mention you like I have done before, and you can do whatever you want. It's your takeover. Then I will share the results with you, and you can see what people think. Obviously, if anyone wants to have any suggestions about next week, this week we did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? We had an FA Cup round. Let us know. Let us know you want. Obviously, on our YouTube specialist rounds, comment your scores. Let us know. Salud, Elliot. Take care. I hope we see you soon, buddy. And thank you that's your 5th week in a row. You're amazing. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. And you beat Connor. You did it. Well done. That was a big victory, I could tell. That would have been well deserved. So anyone has any suggestions, please let me know what sort of game shows we can do. And we'll do it. Right, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Alex C, you're obviously saying Liverpool should be awarded the title, which I think is probably pretty fair. What about the Champions League? A little festival of football, should that continue, the Europa League? Or do you think scrap it? What did they do with Europe? I think the Champions League, they have to play that as well. Neutral friendly, neutral. Yeah, you too, Elliot. Yeah, we get an hour tomorrow. I cannot wait. I hope that the park will be too busy. And you stay safe. I think everyone in Spain, the park's going to be busy tomorrow, so stay safe. I'm sure everyone will be clever. But it's going to be crazy out there. Pass the point. Maybe we could do that. Pass the VTF football quiz from Belgium. Lloyd, you need to pass it in Belgium. That's what we need. Yeah. And I don't know what's going on in Belgium. In Belgium, are you allowed out in Belgium? Is it just do what you want? Is the Belgian football still going? Not going, but is that going to return? Let's have a loop. Clear a loop. Belgium. No idea. So again, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Thank you again for those that have been here every week. Alex, I think Lloyd, I think you joined 2nd week, but thank you. Thank you, everyone have. Belgium league season has been awarded to Club Brugge already, has it? They've given it out. So many countries giving the league out. Like PSG have been given the French league. Ajax, no, they were always, but yeah, fair enough. But the Premier League will not. I just think the Premier League will give it to Liverpool. I think it'll be very fair. Well, yeah, that's going to be yes as well. Yeah, as long as we stay away from people. Very good. Okay, right. YouTube. Nothing's changed with me. Lloyd, you're bringing good balance to the quiz, and I appreciate it. Very funny. It makes my Friday night. You and Alex's team got a good score tonight, but next week you're going to do it. One of these weeks you're going to win it. You're going to party in Belgium. And Lloyd, next time you're over, I spoke to Alex on the phone. He said that you played football at Valencia Tour football. I don't think I was there. I think I had to work. If so, hopefully you can pop over again. Right, YouTube, I am going to say bye. It's been amazing. Thank you all for switching in, and I will see you all soon. YouTube, take care. And I'll see you all soon. Alex, Lloyd again. Elliot, everyone, take care, everyone, and see you soon. Stay safe.